Hey, this is Joel with T-Box Tested. Welcome back to the channel. Have a super exciting summer coming up for us as we test out some really fun golf gear on the course. That's what this channel is all about. And behind this head cover, I have a very unique putter from Spoiler Golf to show you. This is the RIV putter from Spoiler Golf. And what makes Spoiler putters a little bit different is that instead of having a traditional putter face, they have a spoiler-like leading edge. It is a rolled leading edge instead of a face. You'll see here, it doesn't really have a putter face, no insert. It is a rolled leading edge with some horizontal grooves on it that they say allows you to get the ball rolling quicker. And I've got to say, after spending about 5 months on and off with this putter, testing it out over more than 10 rounds on the course, and as you'll see later in this video, I gave you a little course vlog review. It is a truly unique feel in the world of putters. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right to our quick course review where I show you a few holes playing with this putter, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts based on that time and the previous rounds that I've played with the Spoiler.
All right, you'll have to excuse the white legs in this one. It is still spring, but off this first hole in the course vlog, hit the driver right down the center, did clip that tree branch there right in the middle, fell down, left myself about 97 yards, if I remember correctly, in, tried to draw a little wedge over there with the wind, but it just kind of stayed put. Left myself a downhill slider, right to left, really slippery putt, and I did a poor job of judging the speed. I had a little trouble with this using the Spoiler because it seems to get that extra roll. It's rolling quicker. I left myself about 8 feet uphill for par and thankfully rolled that one in. I felt really confident with the putter on those length of putts. Here we got a downhill par 3. I believe this is a 9-iron here, and hit a really good shot about 30 feet right of the pin, just pin high. Hopped over to the side, put a really good move on this chip. Thought I made it for a minute, but didn't. It slid by there and left me about 3.5 feet, that awkward length that you can miss a couple times around. But again, felt really good on this one. Left edge putt, rolled it in the right side with the Spoiler. Here we've got a dogleg right par 4. Just busted a drive that should have drawn more than it did. It stayed out on the right-hand side here, even though I'm in the fairway. Trees are hanging over, blocking the green out. Tried to hit a big old cut into the green here and did get maybe a 10 or 15 yard cut into it, but didn't quite make it back to the green. So I left myself in an awkward position here, chipping up over a ridge to a really tough pin. Kind of just ran away from me, couldn't stop it out of the rough. Ran back to the back collar. We don't have fringes on this course, so I'm kind of up against the collar here. But again, a good line on this putt, but not so good speed. This is uphill, side hill, kind of just lost it to the right, not enough speed. But another 3.5, 4 footer that I rolled in for par. Really proud of that. Here again, par 4, driver off the tee, hit a really good one up the right side that didn't quite draw enough. This is a big downhill dog leg left. So we ended up in the right rough off the tee, but not a bad spot to be. Awkward pin in the front right. I just hit kind of a safety shot out here to the center of the green, which is normally a pretty good place to be, but left me a lengthy, maybe 45-foot uphill then downhill putt, swinging to the right maybe 3 feet. So put a good move on this one. Actually thought I made it for a few minutes there. Rolled up nice and snuggly for the par, and I think my speed control did get better throughout the day.
So one piece of advice I have about non-traditional putters is that I don't believe any golfer is going to pick this up after using standard putters their whole life and automatically say, this is 1,000 times better, it's easier, it works for me, just like that. If that happened for you, you are definitely in the minority. I believe they take some time and getting used to, especially the better you are. So a scratch handicapper like me is going to take more time to adjust to this putter because I'm very attuned with my custom equipment that's been fit for me, and just the fact that this is a different style of putter. It's a different roll. You probably heard me say in the vlog several times that this is rolling out 2 or 3 feet farther than I think it should. And that's absolutely true. I am a drip pace putter, and I routinely, even after spending 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds with this putter, not all in a row, I still hit this consistently 3 and 4 feet past the hole, or I left it short trying not to hit it so hard. So know that if you pick up a putter like this, I believe in the end it will make you a better putter, but it will take longer to get to that point. There is an adjustment period, just like someone who might be going from a heel shafted putter to a center shafted putter, or little nuances like that. So realize that when you're making a commitment to making a better roll, which I believe this putter does, I'm not burying the lead. I really do think it helps the ball get rolling quicker. It almost feels like when you first hit it, the ball is glued to the ground, or you might get the feeling of topspin on the putter. I don't believe it's putting topspin on it. I believe it's simply getting the ball rolling quicker, and therefore it rolls out farther, it rolls smoother. So if you struggle with bumping the ball or always hopping off of your face or the angle of attack of your putter, then I believe something like the RIV would be a good choice. Now, they do have mallet versions of this. Obviously, this is the blade version. I think I would like to try the mallet versions because I think they would give a different feel, but this is definitely a unique putter, and it will take some time for you to get used to it.
Here's some footage from the rest of my day. You will notice some trends in this footage, being that I struggle a little bit with downhill speed. You'll see here running it by 3.5 feet. And B, as you saw there, I tended to push this putter a little more than normal. I don't know what that was about. I had a hard time keeping that blade square. That might be just a personal problem with just the way I saw it when I looked down at it. You'll see here again this eagle putt. Great chance. I just pushed it out there. I knew that putt didn't move much. I pushed it, but speed control did get better. Here again, I thought I jarred this one up the hill, but just a little bit too much speed, and had no problem with the comebacker. I think I only had 1 3-putt on the day. I believe I have footage of that. Here's a downhill putt that had been running away from me all day. Really good pace, but again, I kind of pushed that putt out there and just let it get away from me. Here is one of the worst putts I hit all day. Had a really makeable birdie putt, but again, closer to that 3-foot range. And this was a really long putt from 50+ feet away. Had a hard time getting comfortable from that distance. I only had like 3 putts from that distance. And I think this was my only 3-putt of the day. Here I left myself like 6 feet and did end up missing that putt and tapping it in like Freddie Couples with the back of the putter.
So knowing that putters among all golf clubs are very personal clubs and opinions about them are very subjective, here are my final thoughts on the RIV. The first thing I will say is that it's a well-designed putter. It's well balanced. It does have a nice grip on it. I do like this more pistol style grip, and I think everybody's kind of going away from this. I don't know why. The tapered pistol is my favorite style of putter grip. I'm not the biggest fan of fat and flat. That really doesn't do it for me. I'm a feel player, probably more old school and handsy than others, but I do like this pistol grip. Everything on this is high quality, from the face to the shaft to the grip, and even this head cover. I mean, my gosh, this head cover, I wish I could put this on every putter that I've ever owned. It's got nice stitching on it, and this magnetic clasp, super strong. It's kind of like running down the back of the head cover instead of just like a few dotted magnets. So it closes very strong. Has got some gray kind of plush inside, and it just slips on the putter super easy with this oil can finish. Slip in, clip off, it never falls off. Looks really attractive. And again, I like the design on the spoiler. It really is a kind of a beautiful, unique gunmetal. It's got kind of a flat look on top, that singular red line for alignment. And for many years, I played this style of hang on my putters, this heel shafted putter here. It is definitely an adjustment for someone who's used to a huge mallet or even a traditional blade, but the design is really good, the club is really high quality, and you will get people asking questions if you're playing this. So if you are looking for a solution that I believe will make you a better putter in the long run, this might be a good place to start, because this spoiler front, this non-face of the putter, just makes you concentrate more on the actual stroke than you do the ball and everything else that you might be thinking about during a putt. Do I think it's gonna make you a better putter? Yes, I do in the long run. I believe it makes me a better putter on the short putts, inside 10 feet, inside 5 feet. I'm more about just making a good stroke, lining my face up, making that good stroke. You know, I had some struggles with it, but I know if I spent a month playing with nothing but this putter, it would have been a different result. And I certainly would have acclimated much more quickly than playing 10 kind of dispersed rounds with it. So there are my thoughts. If you're interested in this, I will leave a link down below. No, this is not a sponsored video, but they did send me this putter to check out. So thank you to Spoiler Golf for sending this over and allowing me the time to test it. If you are looking for some more gear reviews just like this on the course, open and honest opinion, then make sure you subscribe. We've got a lot of content coming this summer. My son Cooper is going to be joining me. We're going to be doing some fun stuff, and you definitely don't want to miss that. So as always, my name is Joel. This is T-Box Tested, and I'll see you in the next review.